Ciudad Juarez, Mexico was founded hundreds of years ago by the Spanish. It's seen revolution, civil wars, and immense growth.
It's also seen a lot of firsts. The burrito was supposedly invented here.
So was Lucha Libre!
And even the margarita. Actually, probably not. We'll talk more about that later.
In the 20th century, the area was discovered by Hollywood and used as a backdrop for a number of great Western movies.
At that time, especially during Prohibition, thirsty Americans were looking for a place to wet their whistle, and they found it here at the world-famous Kentucky Club.
The Kentucky Club, founded in 1920, sits just 2 blocks south of the Santa Fe International Bridge that joins Mexico to the United States, and it is reportedly the oldest bar in Juarez. And despite its location in the hot desert of the state of Chihuahua, Mexico, it's not what you would call a cantina.
In fact, it more closely resembles a bar you might find in Lower Manhattan than the dusty outpost that was Juarez when it opened.
Inside, you find a bar that stretches back into dim green darkness. The bar itself was carved in France for the Kentucky Club and shipped out here in 1935. Along the sidewall are hung glimpses of its past. Portraits of bullfighting matadors, baseball players, and Mexican celebrities tell the story of this bar's history.
What's missing are the Hollywood celebrities that are rumored to have passed the time drinking here. Stars like John Wayne, Steve McQueen, and even Humphrey Bogart. The bar serves a variety of beer and tequila, and you won't go wrong ordering classic drinks. But more often than not, this is what you want, a classic margarita.
Now, according to them, the drink was invented here by this guy, Lorenzo Lencho Hernandez, in the late 1930s, and they've been serving them like gangbusters ever since. The problem is there are about 3 other margarita origin stories that outdate this one, so we'll just leave it at that.
The one they make here is good though, using freshly squeezed juice and premium tequila. Oh yeah, it's also cheap as hell. We paid about $3 for this and a beer.
Now, we know coming to Juarez might be a bit frightening, but the government assures us that its days of being the murder capital of the world, due to 2 rival drug cartels at war, are long over. The city has been cleaned up and literally and perhaps figuratively whitewashed. This is what Juarez Avenue looks like now. This is what it looked like in 2009.
Whether the change is good or bad, that's not really important. What is important is that through whatever changes were made, the Kentucky Club remains like it was almost 100 years ago when it opened. So the next time you're in the area, grab your passport, get down here and have a drink, and make sure it's a margarita.